Hi Samir, we generally don't hear about emergency toolkit in family finances. What is the concept about?
Sure, Abhay. All our lives, each one of us tries to minimize the risks in our lives, isn't it? We save and then we invest for the secure future of our family. We buy insurance, we write a will, we ensure nomination in all our investments. And we often seek safety in fixed deposits, debt funds, and so on. But there is one thing that we often miss out, that is our preparedness in facing a disaster. Now, for example, you may have bought a fire cover for your property, but how would you react when there is actually a fire? For this, you of course need a fire extinguisher. Most independent houses don't keep fire extinguishers. If they have, not all family members would know how to use it. So, you see, accidents do occur and they don't knock before coming, but many of us may not be prepared how to deal with it. So we better be prepared irrespective of whether the accidents will ever occur or not.
Under emergency toolkit, you speak about a concept of bug out bag. Bob, what is that?
The bug out bag or BOB is a portable bag of items that helps us survive for 72 hours in an emergency situation. So that's the concept. Now this is generally advised to people who are going for extreme sports, mountain trails, or live in places with extreme weather conditions. As you know, due to global warming, the nature's fury is rising and events like floods, storms, and forest fires are occurring at a greater pace ever than in history. The primary purpose of a bug out bag is to allow one to evacuate quickly if a disaster should strike. Besides each family member, it will be the most important asset to carry out of your house, just in case an event strikes.
Okay, understood the concept. But why is it critical for all of us to have a Bob in the world of personal finance?
To appreciate the need for it, we must need to appreciate the fact that no one can foretell when a calamity strikes and how much damage it shall cause. I know it is a very, very morbid topic, and my apologies for the same, but it is a reality of life. Now, for example, we have just experienced 16 minor earthquakes in Delhi in a span of 2 months. We are living in a seismic zone 4, which is second highest risk category for earthquakes. Almost every year we have floods in one part or the other in India, like Kerala and Uttarakhand. There are fire incidences here and there during summers, during Diwali days, and so on. So these incidents, when happen, can be fatal and disruptive. We know it, right? And therefore we protect our families by buying term insurances, health insurance, and property insurance. When such events occur, since we don't know how much time we would get to prepare and evacuate, having just one bag with most critical documents ready for grab and go can protect us from unthinkable hassles and suffering later.
Point taken. So what all should be kept in the bag?
Firstly, according to me, the bag should be fireproof and waterproof. Such bags are available online and they are not very costly to buy. Now, you should keep whatever is important according to you, but I would say following items are a good starting point. Your bag should carry all your insurance policies. It should carry your property papers, wills or trust papers, your tax documents, birth certificates, education certificates, passport, PAN cards, Aadhaar cards, original or photocopies at least, jewelry and watches, and very importantly, some money, that is cash that you will keep in this bag and will not touch unless there is an emergency. And some people go to an extent that they keep a first aid kit also in the bag, which according to me is a great idea.
That's a great idea to keep all such things in just one grab and go bag. Anything else that comes to your mind that we should be careful about?
There are some general tips that I would like to repeat here. First, you should have adequate insurance, but at the same time, you should not over-insure also. An insurance cover all kind of risks, but don't have too many policies. Then, very importantly, tell your spouse about all your adventures with money. He or she should know the contact details for all investments that you have made. For example, the contact details of mutual fund advisor, insurance advisor, your chartered accountant, your bank RM. These are very important. Then your online legacy also needs to be put under control. These days, we generally have 15 to 20 passwords to keep. Therefore, most of us are using online password keepers. Maybe you and your spouse should create a common account to access all passwords at any time. This is very, very important and critical.
Thanks, Samir, and all our listeners. This sums up the topic. We will catch up with you soon with another topic of your choice.